everyone, I am Julian Marie Imakadat, a college student speaking in front of you, and will talk about mental health awareness in this online class. Okay, so in this pandemic, many things have changed, and one of these is the new normal setup of education or online class. Yes, it's not that easy to fully embrace it, especially here in our country because we are really not used to it, but we had no other choice but to adopt it or accept it. Since we are in the midst of pandemic, many of us are experiencing stress, depression, and anxiety. And as a college student, I can say that this pandemic or this online class really affect my mental health. Few months ago, I really can't decide if I'm going to enroll for this academic year since it's distance learning or online class. I am thinking of how much will it cost. So that I applied for scholarship, and then luckily I passed. And I also got the opportunity to study in Rizal Technological University with no tuition. That time I was very happy because I know that I can study this academic year and I will not be a burden to my mother in terms of financial. Before our class starts, I really felt nervous because I don't know if I can survive in this setup of education since we have no internet connection and I am just using data. This is the one thing that I am struggling since then, and I know that many of the students can relate to my situation. Then after a month of adjusting in this online class, I admit that I got stressed and I experienced anxiety. I got stressed because I felt like I am not learning in this new setup of education and I am discomplying for me to pass. As a student, yes, I got mad in the educational system we have here in the Philippines, and I question them that why are they forcing this new normal setup of education where in fact we all know that we are not prepared for this and we are really not used to it. And I am also one of the students who kept hoping for the academic phase to happen. I also experienced anxiety, and it comes to the point that I question my self-worth and capabilities so much. I always overthink if I can survive this academic year, because for me, this online class really is not really effective. I always say that I'm better if it's face-to-face class because I felt like I won't excel in this new normal setup of education. Even if I do my very best, I think it's still not enough for me to have a high grades. I am always disappointed in myself every time I got low scores in our tests, activities, or exams. I break down after taking exams, and I also cried because I felt like I am so stupid. And it hit me because I want myself back, like when I was on senior high school, wherein I always excelled in our class. In 3 months of studying online, I can say that I am already used to it, and I also realized that this online class has an advantage, especially here in our country, because someday we can also use this even if it's not pandemic. Yes, it may be our first time trying this new setup of education, but at least we know that we can do this, and we are all in this. Also, we must really adapt this new normal. To my co-students right there, I want you to know that we are all brave for adopting this new setup of education. Yes, it may be tiring to just sit there and listen to the teacher's discussion online or on screen, but we must appreciate their efforts also. Yes, it may be stressful to take exams online and it's hard to do self-study, but I tell you guys that in the end, it will all be worth it. All of our hard work will be paid off at the end. So just hold on, and time will come. We will get through in this pandemic, and we can go back to our normal living. Most of the students are now experiencing stress, anxiety, and depression. But I want to tell you guys that it's okay to cry, it's okay to be tired, but never lose hope. It's okay to break down because that's normal. But always remember that we should turn our breakdowns into breakthrough. If you are physically, mentally, and emotionally tired, just rest and relax your mind, and if possible, find someone who you can talk to and who you can throw your rants and to be your shoulder to cry. It is important to find someone who you can talk to, who you can rely on, or someone that can be your shoulders to lean on, so that it won't stuck there in yourself that can lead to more serious problem or sadly that can lead you to suicide. There are some cases of students who committed suicide because they got pressured in this online class. They felt like they are alone and no one else can help them. So that's why I am here talking about our mental health, that I hope it can help you, it can inspire you to continue living and never let this online class ruin your life. If you think that you are alone, erase that on your mind because there is God where you can cast all of your fears and anxiety. Talk to Him through prayers and ask guidance. If you think that no one in this world can help you, come to the Lord because He is the one that will not leave you behind. He will give you strength. He will light up your world. Because if there is only one person who won't leave you and will be with you through your darkest days, it is the Lord Jesus only. Always remember that prayer is the best communication we should have. I also want to say that even if we have so many weaknesses, but we should never let that weaknesses of ours ruin our belief in ourselves. Mental health awareness is important, especially we're in the midst of pandemic. I want you to know that we can do this, we can survive this, and we will get through this. Just hold on and always pray to God. That's all. Thank you.
I am first year college taking Bachelor of Science major in Office Administration. I am here today to give some motivation to my co-students. I am one of those students experienced online class because of this pandemic. We don't want this setup, but we need to comply with it. There is no single day we did not comply. We did not have and comply our requirements. Yes, we have experienced synchronous and asynchronous classes. It is clear that we are all struggling and we have experienced and also we are experiencing technical issue in our internet provider. We all feel the pressure because we need to learn in our own way, and sometimes we feel that we are lost because we don't understand what the lesson is all about. As a student, we are not only having a hard time in this new setup, but also our teacher. But suicide is not the answer in this situation of your dreams despite all the things you do. Give up now that your dreams and goals are beyond you. Know what other students feel because I am also experiencing the things that they are encountering. In order to be successful, you need to believe and trust in yourself. The only one who will be your comrade is yourself. If you think it affects your mental, take some rest and keep going. Because nothing will be lost if you rest first. For the sake of our body, not just by physical, but also our mental health. Protect our mental health is the most important matter right now. Many students feel unmotivated and feel lost. Feel lost pressure in this new setup. Experience struggling, it means you're progressing. Never give up. You have to be strong. Give your best. Think that you can always do it. Work hard so you can earn your success. If you fail for now, if you fail, then try it again. Because like what they say, there are no shortcuts in the place, a shortcut to the place that we're going. Success. And failure is one of the keys to our success. Because it teaches us a lesson that we can use as inspiration. Next time that you feel stressed, take some rest. Next time that you feel stressed, take a step back. Inhale, breathe, and laugh. Remember who you are and why are you here. You are never given anything in this world that you can handle. Be strong, be flexible, be loved, and love others. Just keep moving forward. Don't forget that we are only human. It's okay to have a meltdown. Just don't unpack and leave there. Try it out and refocus on where you are headed. Take note of this. Relax. You are enough. You have enough. You do enough. Breathe extra deep. Let go and just live in the moment right now. Let go and just live in the moment right now. When you're feeling stressed and about to break down, always remember this. Stress is just dessert. Just dessert spelled backward. It's a piece of cake that is casting to form. 2. You have to identify the opportunity hidden in it. Situation. Enjoy 4 years now and suffer your future forever. Or suffer for 4 years now and enjoy your future forever. Be proud to yourself because you are one step closer in your real life. And be the fighter of your dreams. Always think that you are not doing this not just for your family, but also to your future self. Imagine how it will feel if success came easily. There will be nothing to learn, nothing to look forward, nothing to look back and say, I can't believe it, I did it. Don't be afraid to fail, afraid you didn't try. Work hard and study now, and enjoy your life later. To all the students, I know close to breakdown, but there's strength within you, even in our weekends, even we feel weak. Keep going, work hard, dream big, never give up. Don't let what you can do with where you can't do. So proud to you, a little fighter and a dreamer. Just think positive. We will end this school year with a flying colors. Again, I am Jennifer Ginacar, your speaker regarding in mental health awareness in online class.
So it was started on the month of March when COVID-19 begins, and a lot of things changed because of that, including the educational system of all the students. It changed into something new, and all of us are not used to it. It was called New Normal Learning or New Normal System that has been done virtually, like online class. Online class has been conducted to the internet, and it was good idea because aside from all of the students are able to continue their study, it will also protect them to viruses because they're studying at home. But despite of its beauty, this online class arise many problems that has a big impact to all the students. It was their mental health. So, what is mental health? Mental health includes our emotional, psychological, and social well-being. It affects how we think, feel, and act. It also determines how we handle stress, relate to others, and make choices. So, I will share you guys my experience about online class and how it affects my mental health. So first, let us understand that all of us has a mental health because all of us has a brain that needs to be cared of. In similar ways, we care to our physical well-being. A lot of people, especially students, are complaining or against with this online class because they know the struggle if in this online class. So during my online class, I always stay up late because of things that I need to do, including the homework activities that I need to pass on time because some of my teachers are not being considered in giving deadlines. They always want it to pass on time. And another problem is that load. So because of this pandemic, a lot of family has lose their job or they they are not allowed to go outside. So my family has a problem in financial. So I've been worrying where I could get money to buy load because load is very important for me because it always have we always conduct activity and it needs load. So studying at home is very challenging to us to all the students because aside from we have no place to where we can study alone, we are being distracted because of the noises. So that's why we can focus to our studies. So this online class failed to do the piece in our studies. So I am a slow learner. I need a physical interaction to learn properly. I need a teachers to the classmates to help me and teach me in person. So that's why these online class are giving me a hard time. And aside from that, these online class are more concerned about pretending and being presentable than learning. And another problem is lack of motivation. So I think all of the students are now lack of motivation because of this, because of many problems that these online class are given to us. And because of that, we could no longer do tasks in school and while doing tasks at home. And it was kind of depressing because we are more into activities than learning. Next is communication. Communication is very important because it's a way to communicate with others. But in my case, I'm having a hard time communicating with my classmates, teachers, and hindi ko sila ma-approach because aside from we don't really know each other, we lack of physical interaction. So it's just hard to communicate. And lalo na kapag may mga gusto kang sabihin or magpapatulong ka, hindi mo sila ma-approach. So it was very disturbing to know that many of students are ending up their lives because of this education. So this education should our path in achieving our goals, dream. But because of this new education, some of them are giving up and ending up their life. So these are the factors or problems that I've been encountered and affects my mental health. I experience stress, overthinking, pressure, lack of motivation, poor communication, depression, and etc. So that makes my first sem miserable. And so I think that's why a lot of students are giving up because of the problems that they are not used to. And time will come that we are all realize that this education are will make us stronger in the future. So, to all of students out there, I want you not to give up and be a fighter because all of this will end soon. And we will go back to what we used to be. Or kung hindi man, masasanay din tayo sa ganitong sistema ng pag-aaral. And if you're having a trouble in your mental health, seek professional help because it will help you a lot. Or you can express your feelings or communicate with your friends and family.
As a student, I was happy to have a class, to go to school, to learn more information. But because of the pandemic, via internet, student learning. Others don't get along because they don't have enough equipment, just like cell phone, laptop. Others don't have enough money, so they weren't buy load. Others didn't keep up with other students because they have trouble in connection. Others running out of load so that they unexpectedly vanish from class. Often, they have a power loss because of the siphon and might not move immediately to the teacher's due date because they are low-watt or they have no internet because they have no power. So, most of the students experience mental health. Much like me, I lost my motivation one day. I still frustrated that I tell to myself that in the next day I will work on my activities and that never comes until the time comes. Other students feel frustrated because they don't have time management. When they use mobile phones, their brain will regulate them. Thus, if there are new message and often Facebook posting memes and things, they have to open their messengers and the day goes on and on. Before they're filled with their work and they start to continue what they have to do first. Based on my research, 75% of college students reporting feeling more nervous or depressed due to online learning. So, how we can solve your mental health issues? There are two things that you can do for your mental health. First is value yourself. Treat yourself with kindness and respect. And avoid self-criticism. Make time to your hobbies and favorite projects or broaden your horizons. Do a daily crossword puzzle, plant a garden, take dance lesson, learn instrument, or become fluent in other language. Second is take care of your body. Taking care of yourself physically can improve your mental health. Be sure to eat nutritious meals, avoid cigarettes, drink plenty water. Second is take care of your body. Taking care of yourself physically can improve your mental health. Be sure to eat nutritious meals, avoid cigarettes, drink plenty of water, get enough sleep. Research believes that lack of sleep contributes to a high rate in depression in a college students. And that's all. Always pray and so remember to smile and see the humor in life.
The COVID-19 pandemic has greatly affected the various aspects of our normal life, including going to work and school. As a result, school have been forced to shift into an online class instead. In the past few months that we have been faced about this kind of situation, many people are lost their jobs, afraid of getting sick. Some of the business also are really need to close. Because of this pandemic, everything has changed. Our mental health or even the learning process became into an online class as well. Basically, this COVID took a lot of opportunity, which is opportunity to be able to go into a normal class, opportunity to spend together with their loved ones, We are also afraid to talk to other people because we don't really know what possible happen in our life. For the past 2 months since the online classes was getting started, I have doubt in myself if I'm going to continue my study. I was just thinking about this new form of learning. Do I learn the lesson through online? Do I understand my instructor about what they told me on the video? I'm a little bit worried. I was really experienced a bit difficult part of this to take these online classes in this situation, but because this is not easy to study on my own. In today's society, about the new form of learning, many students are quite scared for this year classes. They have a few reasons why they didn't continue for their study, which is one of the reasons is they don't have enough to provide a strong internet connection. Some of them don't even have a own computer. They can use properly equipping themselves for online classes. So for them, this kind of setting was very hard to adapt a new routine of learning environments, and they had difficulty adjusting to this new normal. Although online learning may be the best option we have for now, so we have to do things to focus and approach online classes with an open mind, be patient, and do what our part in learning.
So, good day each and everyone. I'm your speaker for today. So, we discussed or we tackle about mental health in online class. So, without further ado, let's begin. Have you experienced mentally tired, mentally exhausted in doing something or compiling requirements? Well, due to the pandemic, our education system forced to use alternatives. This kind of ways are very, this kind of alternative. Maybe it's not effective to you, but one thing for sure is it is okay, and we can enjoy it in facing this online class, simply because online class is not easy but worth it, because a process, a slow progress is still a process. Trust the process. Maybe what we want in the future is this is the step to do what we want in the future. For order to get what you want, you need to sacrifice. You need to do this kind because it is your dream. Focus on your dream. Be optimistic person, because in being optimistic person, seeing goods in every situation. Every teachers and students have own battle in this kind of alternative ways. Are we trying to survive this time? But one thing for sure is you can be what you want to be in the future. Every student and teacher have their own battle, and adjusting in this kind of situation wherein slow internet connection, slow progress, but if you want to succeed, you need to go out in your comfort zone, reach your limitations, be yourself, even it is hard to do, push yourself to do, motivate yourself, because sooner or later you will become for what you become in life, for what you can be. Sometimes we think negative thoughts, and that's normal. Don't lose hope. Great things will happen. Just trust the process. Be yourself. Enjoy everything. Enjoy everything you want. Sometimes we see this online class as worthless, but if we come up to the conclusion, ourself can be great again, can be great to the near future. Ourselves can be the light of this world. Our experience turns into the great testimony. Process is a process. Don't lose hope. This kind of situation wherein you feel anxious, you feel sad, you feel stressed, but all these are worth it. Just be yourself, and your dreams will come true. All the worries, anxieties will turn into the gladness. I know we failed, but the important thing is we try to succeed. And being an optimistic person, it's worth it. Because we cannot see negative, but we see the goodness in every situation. Be thankful because you are the one who have access to online. This message enlightens us to face every problem in life, especially this online class. There's a lot of requirements, there's a lot of assignments, there's a lot of activities. But one thing for sure, if you're feeling tired, recall your dreams and push yourself to be one of the successful man and woman in this world. Recall your dreams, and dreams will come true. Just be yourself, don't stress in online class, and be thankful for what you have.